Welcome, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much for taking out time from your busy schedule and being here. Sir, today I want to talk about what is Brahmacharya. In many traditions, they propagate the concept of Brahmacharya or abstinence of sex, so that you can reach higher spirituality. So, what is the correlation? What does Brahmacharya really means?
Brahmacharya, the very word meanings to move in your Brahma consciousness, to live in Brahma consciousness. Chara means to move.
Right.
Brahma means the all encompassing consciousness.
Right.
So Brahmacharya means actually living, moving, being, becoming in your God consciousness.
Right.
That is Brahmacharya.
Right.
But what happens, all the words are twisted to suit religious stupidities.
Right.
All religions are against sex. Okay. Science is never against sex. Okay. So all these religious people have twisted so many words, and this is one. This Brahmacharya is another word.
Right.
The very word clearly says it is to move in Brahma Jnana,
Right.
Brahma consciousness.
Right.
Aham Brahmasmi.
True.
That is what is Brahmacharya.
Right.
But coming to the common meaning that has been given, abstinence of sex, I personally feel it is stupid.
Right.
I find no reason.
Right.
It is like this, Supposing you are having a major project in your mind,
Right.
you have to conserve your energies
Right.
towards that end.
Right.
Then you should not indulge in minor commitments
Right.
to save energy,
Right.
so that you have got a major commitment.
Right.
In that case, it is correct, not in general.
Right.
If you want to conserve energy, I will give you an example.
Right.
In the year 1996, one whole year I was in Mauna.
Right.
In those days, I was the only person to speak about meditation.
True.
There was nobody else.
Right.
So when I went into silence, all our masters, they complained against me. If you keep quiet, then who is going to teach?
Right.
Why are you keeping silent?
Right.
I said, I don't know. I got some inner intuition. I may be conserving 1 year's energy so much that it may be useful for my future activities.
Right.
I got a message, intuitive call, that I should go into silence.
Right.
It may be temporarily disadvantageous, or you may not want it, you may not like it, but it is, on a long run, it is very, very useful for me. And that has happened so. After 1 year of Mauna, I have conserved so much energy
Right.
that I was very useful afterwards.
Right.
So now, what did I do in Maunam? I conserved my energies.
Right.
So the same thing with the sex abstinence also. You conserve your energies for a better reason.
But provided you know how to direct it in the right direction or for a better use, right? If it is
It's
giving
not
you
with the
more
direction.
frustration.
You conserve certain energy, you save some money, 5 lakhs rupees,
Right.
to construct a house.
Right.
You don't go for movies, then you can't spend, you don't have enough money to buy a car or a house.
Right.
You will be very frugal. So that is called as, if you are having a big project in your mind, then you should find ways to conserve your energy in all ways, including sex abstinence.
Right. Right.
That will help your major project.
Right. Right. Right.
If there is no major project, you are a normal person.
Yes.
You don't have to abstain.
Right.
You can eat, you can go to a movie every day and spend all your money.
Right.
Money is meant to be spent.
Right. Right.
So, Brahmacharya, sex abstinence, you have to understand in all those concepts,
Exactly.
contexts. It is not at all a proposal in PSSM.
Right.
In fact, in PSSM, the body itself is not a proposal, let alone the sex of the body.
Right.
It's all a mental game. Spirituality is a mental, it's not a body's game.
Right.
They have made it a body's game. Spirituality, they have made it a body's game.
Right.
It
So
is
there
not
are
at
so
all a
many-
body's game.
So there are so many kriyas which they say ki
Oh,
you can
my goodness.
transcend your sexual energy into higher energy.
Hatha yogic
and
pranayamas,
hatha yogic
the whole
pranayama,
lore
Yes.
Whatever is concerned with the body,
Yes.
I don't care for it.
Yes.
What happens if I lose my body? Nothing happens to me.
Right.
Then where is the value for the body for me, even now when I am having the body?
Right.
All these body-oriented religions, body-oriented moral practices, body-oriented cautions against immoral practices,
Right.
well, we don't care.
Right.
For me, they are all stupid people. Yes, energy conservation, yes.
Yes.
When there is a major project you are considering, then it is wise not to spend money or energy in smaller causes. Yes. Gandhiji had a major purpose in his life. And every Monday he never used to eat, never used to speak. That's how he conserved his energies.
Right.
Everything is a matter of conservation of energies and utilization of energies in a proper way.
Yeah.
And maximization of energies,
Right.
not dissipation of energies.
True.
These are the key words.
Yes.
Never any dissipation of energy. There is conservation of energy, there is proper utilization of energy, and seek chances of maximizing energies. In meditation, you maximize your energy.
Yes.
So we don't talk about abstinence of sex, but we are talking about meditation. Increase your meditation.
Yes.
Maximize your energies.
Right. Focus more on
Oh yeah.
maximization than on conservation.
Become a rich person energy-wise.
Right. Right.
That's what we focus upon.
Yes.
And when we ask people to meditate, they are happy. They maximize their energies.
Right.
And it doesn't matter whether they have sex or not sex.
Right.
When you are Karodpati, you don't care for 100 rupees expenditure. But if you are not a Karodpati, if you are only earning a few thousands of rupees, every 100 rupees is valuable.
True.
We want every 100 rupees fellow, 1000 rupees fellow to become a Karodpati
Right.
through the practice of meditation.
Right.
That is our focus.
True.
We don't bother about dissipation of energies. We don't care. You are a rich person, yeah, you can throw money
Yes.
left and right.
Yes.
You can throw energy left and right.
Yes.
You are a Karodpati.
Right.
Focus on that.
Yeah. So that is more like a coming from a lack consciousness.
Yes.
To move to abundance consciousness.
Yes, you are right, Swamiji.
Yes. We all are in a society where marriage is such a strong concept. And of course, it's a man-made concept. So what do you believe? Are you a propaganda of marriage, or are you feel that it need not be there in this planet?
Everybody should get married and overnight dissolve the marriage.
Right. What do you mean dissolve the marriage?
Dissolve. No bond.
Right.
Marriage is a bond.
Right.
You create a bond and you dissolve a bond. If you don't create a bond, you don't know what is a bond. And if you don't dissolve a bond, you don't know what is friendship.
Right.
See, in contrast, we learn everything.
Right.
In non-contrast, we don't learn anything.
Right.
So we create a marriage and then dissolve it.
Right.
You have the experience of the marriage and you have the experience of liberation.
Right.
You are in the body and you are out of the body.
Right.
To have an outer body exhilaration, you have to be in the body.
Right.
Unless there is a strong summer, you can't have a strong rainfall season.
Right.
The sun has to come and heat all the waters, they have to go away, and all the vapors will come back as the rainfall.
True.
We need a summer, we need a rainfall season, we need a winter. They are all very beautiful.
Right.
They are all opposites of each other.
Right.
Duality is very important
Right.
for the soul to be trained very fast.
Right.
In the non-duality, there may be a bliss,
Right.
but you don't become a strong person.
Right.
Duality, you check yourself.
Yes.
So that's why I said, get married today. Tomorrow I want your divorce.
But in some way, it has probably served a purpose, because for the children, they feel secure, they feel safe. And if the parents divorce,
Swamiji, security, feeling safe, all they come from spirituality, they don't come from family relationship. Nothing ever, no safety feeling comes from family relationships. Security feeling comes only from spiritual awareness, spiritual enlightenment.
That may come at a later age of life, but at the early stage of life, it does impact the child. No? If the parents are divorced or they don't have a healthy relationship, it does impact.
Arey Baba, Prahlada had a stupid parent, father, but he was a spiritual person.
Right.
So you can have a spirituality right from early childhood.
Right.
Prahlada was a spiritual giant.
Yes.
He fought against his own father. He never listened to his father, even a small boy.
Yes.
We want spirituality even for children.
Yes.
And children will grab spirituality very fast, not
Yes.
the old people.
Yes.
Old people are fossils.
Right.
Children, babies are very smart.
Right.
Whatever you give, they will immediately understand. You give spirituality, not good family relations to the baby.
Yes.
Give spirituality to the baby as a child.
Right.
That will give them security and safe feelings.
Yes.
Swamiji, I am against all this marriage, family relationships, family constellations,
Right.
all these fancy ideas.
Right.
Relationship, strengthening the relationships.
Right.
I am for dissolving the relationships and strengthening the friendships. For me, relationship is not at all a key word. Friendship is the key word.
Right.
Parents are no more parents of... Nobody is a parent. And no child is a child. No parent is a parent. No child is a child.
We're all equals.
Or equal.
Right.
Are how many lifetimes and how many parents you have got? Who is
Yes.
the parent, yaar?
Yes.
Whose child are you?
Right.
Nobody's child are you.
Right.
And nobody's parent are you.
Right.
These ideas should be there in everybody's mind. It is going to happen because of you and me.
Right.
That's what we are working for.
Right.
There is no family, there is no relationship, there is no marriage, there is no death. There is no lack anywhere.
Right.
There is no tragedy anywhere.
Right.
We are working on several fronts. We are working against several ignorances simultaneously, friends.
Yes.
We are not ordinary people.
Right.
We look ordinary. We stay ordinary. But we are extraordinary.
Right.
I have got very high regard for Pyramid Spiritual Society movement, Swamiji. What to do?
Yes, sir. Same here also.
I joined PSSM because I have got high regard for it. I am staying still. I joined 40 years back. I am still continuing.
You didn't join.
Forever
You
continue.
gave birth to PSSM.
Our ideas are anti so many people.
Right.
It has to be so.
Yeah.
It has to be so. It can't but be so.
Yeah.
We live our life exactly like that.
Yes.
Exactly according to our principles.
Yes.
Our practice and our principles tally.
And you are a living example, sir. That's where we draw so much inspiration from you, because every word you live on a day-to-day life. Every moment you live your words, which is so rare to actually find and actually to imbibe it in a day-to-day life. We all want to, but it's...
See, we are against doctors.
Yes.
Doctors are the most respected people in this world.
Right.
We are against doctors. We are against all the scientists who are all pseudo-scientists.
Right.
Their ego is hurt when we call them pseudo-scientists.
Yeah.
We are against all these religious masters, gurus.
Right.
We don't belong to any religion,
Right.
you see. But we are ordinary people.
Right.
Our needs are very less.
Right.
And we don't have any material desires.
Right.
We don't have any desires. We are pure gods. Gods don't have any desires.
So coming to that, sir, you said gods don't have desires, but once you mentioned that the very core nature of our soul is dissatisfaction.
That's how you are full of desires always.
Right.
Since the nature is dissatisfaction, it's always having desires.
Isn't the consciousness part of the same omnipresence or God? And didn't God also created us in His desire to have some fun or some movement around Him? So somewhere even God has desired, right?
God is simultaneously satisfaction plus dissatisfaction.
Right.
That's why we say God.
Right.
Even if He doesn't create anything, He is happy. So when He creates, it's not out of desire, it is called a Leela, play.
Right.
The word Leela comes in.
Right.
What is Leela? Leela is a play.
Right.
It's not a desire.
Right. Right.
There is a separate word. Kama is desire. Leela is a play.
Right.
Desire, you must have fulfillment desire of this. Leela is not a question of you must play. There is nothing like that.
You're just enjoying the play.
It is there, but it's not a must.
Right.
It is there as an additional activity.
Yes.
not an essential activity,
Right.
not a core activity.
Right. So, sir, the other day you were mentioning about 4 types of wisdom. Can you please explain again?
Yeah, it's a very beautiful topic. I like it. First of all, what is wisdom? Wisdom is the distilled essence of all knowledge, of all experience.
Right.
So, now we are on the topic of wisdom. Wisdom comes from many sources, many types of experiences. You find a common man on the road. If you talk to him for a while, you will find a lot of wisdom from that fellow.
Right.
What would he say? Everything is okay, Swamiji, nothing is important in life. Even if I don't have 2 square meals a life, it's okay for me. I am not suffering. One day you have food, one day you don't have food. It's okay.
Right.
He's a common man. He doesn't have food every day.
Right.
And he says it's okay.
Right.
You go to a mother. She has got 10 children. The whole house, small house. She has got 10 children.
Yes.
She is feeding every baby.
Right.
From the baby to a 10-year-old fellow, all the 10 children are there in her house, in a small room. You ask her, how is the life, ma'am? Oh, I am very, very happy with all my children. What do you call her? I call her a very, very great, wise lady.
Right.
You ask her, what is astral travel? She doesn't know astral travel.
Right.
Akasha, she doesn't know.
Right.
Do you believe in rebirth, incarnation? Don't ask stupid questions, she will say.
Right.
I am happy with my children.
Right.
Hey, come here, I'll give you milk.
Yes.
You are talking to her, she is talking about, she wanted to care about the child.
Right.
That is wisdom. There is wisdom with every mother.
Right.
Every mother.
Yeah.
There is wisdom with every common man. Another person sees humor in every situation. Whereas you see suffering in that situation, that fellow sees humor in that situation. He will laugh at it. Okay.
Right.
If you ask him, are you doing meditation? He will laugh at you. I don't require any meditation, yaar. Stupid fellow. What are you talking? Who cares for meditation? Ha 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 ha. I am happy, he says.
Right.
He is not bothered about the word meditation.
Yes.
You can find raw wisdom everywhere.
Yes.
You go to a rich person. How is your life? He says, I am very suffering. I don't have any friends.
Right.
People are only wanting to grab my money. Nobody is really caring for me, he will say. And that's true. He is suffering.
Right.
He is suffering because in spite of his money, he is not wise. Whereas this common man, this common lady who has got 10 children, she is very wise.
Right.
Wisdom is the distilled essence of great amount of knowledge and experience.
Right.
Many people say, I have tried everything to be happy, but I was not happy. I was seeking answers for my happiness. So I went to a meditation center. I saw a board, Pyramid Meditation Center. I went inside. They asked me to close their eyes and sit, observing the breathing. They asked me to do it for 2 hours. I did for 2 hours. Oh, I was so very happy. I will always want to do meditation.
Yes.
She received her wisdom from meditation. Some persons get their wisdom from their humor, consciousness.
Right.
Some people receive their wisdom from their abundance consciousness. I got 10 children with me. What more I want?
Right.
Some people get their happiness business from their common sense. It's okay if I don't have 2 square meals. It's okay, yaar.
Yes.
It's okay, yaar. Don't be bothered. I don't have clothes to wear. It's okay. All the animals don't have clothes. They are shivering in the cold. I am also shivering in the cold. No problem for me. Don't be bothered about me. I am happy. He doesn't have enlightenment. He doesn't know about life after death. He doesn't know that Aham Brahmasmi is God, but he is a wise person.
Right.
And those people who have read all the scriptures, okay, they may be unhappy. And some people may not have read any scripture, but they may be happy.
Right.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if he takes the name of the Lord, he is very happy, he is dancing. Meera is dancing, taking the name of Lord.
Right.
Even though the poison was given to her, okay, drink it. Happily drink it. Her own husband gave poison to her. You are taking the name of Krishna. No. She said, okay, Dena, give me the poison. Happy. Does she not have a great wisdom, Meera?
Of course.
Yes. She did not do any meditation. So, wisdom comes from many, many sources.
Right.
Einstein is there. He is a very wise man.
Right.
He got his wisdom from his scientific exploration,
Right.
scientific bent of mind.
Right.
He is very happy as a true scientist.
Yes.
He is not a pseudo-scientist.
Right.
He is actually in search for truth. And he is very happy. He got his wisdom through scientific spirit.
So there could be many sources of wisdom.
Marie Curie discovered uranium.
Yeah.
She underwent a lot of suffering to discover that element. She was very happy. Mother Teresa in Calcutta, she got her happiness through serving people.
Right.
She is a very wise lady. Mother Teresa, yes.
Yes.
She did not teach meditation to anybody. And so many people followed Mother Teresa.
Yes.
They are very happy, serving others.
Right.
There are so many sources of wisdom. Raw wisdom,
Yeah.
spiritual wisdom, scientific wisdom, common sense wisdom, humor wisdom.
Right.
If you are a candidate for wisdom, you can collect it from any source,
Right.
every source. You can see a dog and learn wisdom. A dog is so very faithful to its master.
Right.
One of my colleagues in Kurnool, one Mr. Rajeshwar Reddy, he used to be fasting every Thursday. Okay. He has a dog with him. The dog also has always fasting on every Thursday.
Wow.
The master does not eat, the dog also does not eat.
Wow.
The master eats, the dog also eats. The dog kept the same fasting every Thursday along with the master.
Wow.
That is native animal wisdom with a dog.
Right.
You can learn from a dog.
Right.
How to be faithful to your master.
Yes.
You can observe the nature and become wise.
Yeah.
The seasons come regularly, without change.
Right.
So very orderly. There is so much perfection in the nature.
Right.
You observe the nature, you become a very wise person.
Right.
Nature observation, you become wise.
Yeah.
Animal observation, you become wise.
Right.
There are many, many sources of wisdom.
Yes.
For me, I obtained my wisdom from many people.
Right.
I went to my music gurus. With what great dedication they were teaching me, without expecting anything from me.
Right.
When I was learning flute, I used to give him, my guru, 20 rupees. And he used to look at that 20 rupees, have a hearty laugh. He is not there for that money.
Right.
He is for imparting that flute knowledge to me.
Right.
When I give him 20 rupees, he would see there and keep it in his pocket without any comment, without any reaction.
Right.
And he would teach me.
Right.
I see his dedication in teaching me and I become a student of him.
Right.
I love the dedication.
Yeah.
You see the dedication in a teacher and you collect wisdom
Yes.
from every person you meet.
Yes.
I collected wisdom from all the books, all the
Right.
masters who wrote those books.
Right.
From every person you meet, you can collect wisdom. A common sense wisdom, or a human wisdom, or a spiritual wisdom, or a science wisdom. You meet social service people who always do social service.
Right.
They don't want any name and fame. but ready. Many of our masters I have seen, period masters,
Yeah.
for the last 20 years, their only goal is to press my legs. When I am sleeping, the whole night they press my legs.
Right.
Night 2 o'clock I wake up, that fellow is waiting there. He is not sleeping, he is sitting like this. If I wake up, he will want to press my legs. Or if I give an indication, he will press my legs.
Right.
They don't ask for any meditation.
Yes.
They just want to press my legs.
Yes.
Is he an idiot or is he a wise person?
Very wise person.
He doesn't ask any money from me, any teaching from me. He just wants to be in my presence and press my legs, that's all. His only goal, pressing my legs. My pranams to that wise person.
Right.
A whole lifetime spending in pressing my legs.
Yeah.
Remember that point.
Right.
A whole lifetime. I learned from every period master, Swamiji.
Yes.
And I learned from every non-master
Wow.
who appears as a common man.
Yeah.
But he is very wise.
Right.
You see children and they are so very wise.
Yes.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Once I went to Chennai. One family said, Swamiji, our daughter wants to put you a question. What is the question? We were talking over a phone.
Right.
No, she doesn't want to put a question over the phone. She wants to be with you and put a question. I asked her, what is your daughter's age? 3 years.
Oh.
Okay, next time when I come to Chennai, I'll speak to her. Now I am going away. Next visit I went to Chennai, I called her. Who is that baby who wants to put me a question? They brought that baby. 3 years old baby. She sat in front of me. Sir, I have a question. Yes, what is the question? In my school, they want inoculation. Can I take inoculation or not? Vaccination.
Wow.
It's compulsory vaccination.
Yes, yes.
Whether she heard from her parents that no doctor, no medicine and all those things.
Right.
She has got a doubt.
Hmm.
Anti-polio vaccination.
Right.
I said no vaccination. Thank you. She said, thank you very much. She ran away to play.
Superb.
Now you see, she's a small 3-year-old girl. Where is the wisdom? See, put the question, and only to me, not to anybody, and that too personally. She waited for 2 months
Wow.
to clear her mind.
Yes.
Is she not a wise baby?
Extremely wise.
Extremely wise.
Yeah.
So you study the children and learn wisdom.
Right.
Study the nature, become wise. Study the children, become wise. Study the animals and become wise. Study every common man on the road and become wise.
Yes.
Hey, I'm happy, he'll say. How are you, sir? I'm happy. Don't have anything to wear. I'm happy.
Right.
Ask a mother with 10 children,
Yeah.
totally bothered with every child. One child is picking her hair, another child is wanting, I want some food. All kinds of nonsense is going on in the house. 10 children, imagine,
Right.
in one small room.
Right.
And that lady says, I am very happy. This is about wisdom, Swamiji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So can you explain something more about the law of paradox?
What's a paradox? Define a paradox.
Two contrasting situations. Or
Yes,
things,
two
yeah.
contrasting situations becoming simultaneously relevant.
Yeah, becoming simultaneous.
At the same time, two contrasting things are relevant. Okay.
Right.
I'll give an example.
Yeah.
Can you help anybody?
Yes.
You can't. Unless that fellow is learning.
Right.
Can you not help anybody? You can help anybody.
Yes.
Can you help anybody? You cannot help anybody.
Right. It's paradox.
Paradox.
Right.
Is there any death?
There is.
There is no death. Is there no death? Yes, my mom died. Paradox.
Right.
There is simultaneously death everywhere, there is no death anywhere.
Right.
So both the concepts are simultaneously existing.
Right.
There is good everywhere, there is no good anywhere.
Right.
There is teaching everywhere, there is no teaching anywhere.
Right.
So this is the law of paradox.
Yeah.
When you understand the law of paradoxes,
Right.
you are happy with everything.
Right.
You are also a human being, you are also a God.
Right. Right. It's not that you're only that or you're only
Only
this.
that.
It's the roles you play at different times actually.
Both are equally valid truths all the time.
Right.
The duality and the non-duality are equally valid themes,
Right. Right.
simultaneously existing.
Right.
So, the law of paradoxes resolves all the issues.
Yeah.
When you don't understand the law of paradox, you don't resolve anything. But this law resolves all the things. In PA system, we are all masters of the law of paradox.
Some more laws, sir, in terms of paradox? Maybe in terms of time, is time also a paradox?
There is no time and there is time.
Yeah,
You have to rush now.
right.
Where are you rushing, yaar? Sit down. Cool, baby, cool. Hey, no time. Get up. Run fast. You want to catch the train.
Right.
You have to catch the train.
Yes.
Is food necessary for the body?
Yes.
There are thousands of people who don't eat anything at all.
Right.
Right now, on this earth planet, there are 10,000 people who don't eat anything, who are living happily.
Right.
It is only required and not required.
Right.
Sleep, is it required or not required?
Required.
Up to you.
Right.
Both the statements are, you don't have to have any sleep.
Right.
Or you have to have sleep.
A lot of people think that a lot of meditation teachers talk about, if you meditate, you don't need sleep or you don't have to sleep so much. Just sleep for 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours. And a lot of scientific research has been done and which shows also that you must have 7 hours sleep or 8 hours sleep. Sleep is the time where your body is going
All
to
this
growth and
scientific
repair.
research, they don't know about meditation, yaar.
Right.
It is non-meditational scientific research, not meditational scientific research.
Right.
If it is science, it will directly come to meditation. If it is science.
Right.
If it is not science, it will stay away from meditation.
Right.
In its experiments, in its conclusions, in its analysis.
Right.
If it is science, meditation will definitely immediately come in because meditation gives you everything.
Right.
It gives you everything, whatever you can think of.
So, sir, for me, though I am a meditator, but still I feel sometimes my body needs sleep, 6 hours sleep, 7 hours sleep. And there are a lot of people who says, okay, 4 hours sleep is amazing, is enough for me. So it is related to each one's own personality, or there is something right about it, or one should only need to sleep for 4 hours?
It is referring to each one's personality.
There is no right or wrong about
There is no
more
right
sleep
or
or
wrong.
less
It is
sleep.
purely personal.
Okay.
And sleep will be given to you according to your own personality. Or sleep will be taken away from you according to your own personality. See, there are 3 types of persons.
Yeah.
How many?
3.
Good shot. The first type A persons, whatever they want, they'll get.
Right.
A baby is there. The baby wants chocolate. What do? Do you argue with the baby?
No, you give them.
You go at length to procure a chocolate for the baby.
Right.
Okay, that is the first stage. Second stage, what you want will never be fulfilled. What you need will be fulfilled.
First stage is you get what you desire.
Second stage, what you need you will be given.
What is needed.
Not what you desire.
No, not what you desire. Right. So explain more about the second. Some example. What you need.
You say, I want a ticket to America.
Right.
Sorry, yaar, you don't have to go to America. In my view, it is a desire, it's not a need. I am not going to give you a ticket for America. I asked Shreans Daga, one person is there in Mumbai. I want to go to America. He immediately gives me a ticket because he knows that I have to go and teach in America.
Right.
I am not going as a tourist.
Right.
I am going to teach something, meditation to America. So Mr. Shreans Daga gives me immediate ticket.
Right.
He is fulfilling a need of me, not a desire of me.
Right. Right. Right.
Shreans Daga will see a need of me and fulfill those needs.
Right.
If it is my desire, he is not going to care for me.
Right.
And the third level, your needs will never be cared for. Whatever other people's needs are to be there through you, that things will be given to you.
So this is in context with what law of karma, like law of karma operates differently for different people, or different stage of the soul.
Law of evolution.
Law of evolution. Yeah.
You are not evolved. A baby is not evolved.
Right.
Then your desires will be fulfilled. You are a little more mature. Your only needs will be taken care.
Right.
You are a very old soul. You are an enlightened soul. Then your needs we don't care. But whatever has to be given to others around you, whatever they need, that will be given to you. Through you, your society will be taken care. You will not be taken care.
Right.
if you have to work 24 hours for the society, your sleep will be taken away from you. Sleep was a need.
Right.
But your sleep will be taken away because your 24 hours are required for the society.
Right.
So when the sleep is taken away by the masters, you don't require sleep. You will work for 24 hours.
First is desire, then second stage is deserve, right?
Deserve and what you need.
Right, right.
Third stage, what others deserve through you,
What
what
others
others need through you.
Right, right.
Your deservation is doesn't care.
Right,
Your needs are not.
right.
That is the enlightened soul.
Yes.
If through me, everybody has to build a pyramid,
Right.
money will be given to me not for my building my house, but for building a pyramid for others,
Right,
for printing books.
right,
I require money for opening studios.
right.
So money will be given to me because others around me need that money.
Yeah,
The money is not given to me,
yeah.
through me, so that it is available for others.
Right,
That money will not make me a rich person.
right,
That money is not meant to make me a rich person, but to serve the people, to build pyramids,
right,
to produce books,
right,
to open more studios.
right. Got
Thank
the
you, Baba.
text. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.